So as you can see here, I created a second material, a darker one, and I applied it to these two loops. And of course, I'm not here trying to create material or shaders because this is a modeling course, but just to make it look some sort of realistic. Now what we need to model is this piece here, what we call the base piece. Okay, so as you can see, it takes the same roundness of this piece, but still it looks like a rigid or cubic with these three phases. So let's get back to front view, and I will activate the snap toggle, go to geometry, and I will use a tube for this piece. I will create it from here, from the middle. Then I will change modifiers or parameters, sorry. I will make the outer parameter 25 and that's the internal. Let's make the outer something like 28, and the height I will make it 60. Height segments I will keep it to 2, cap segment 1, and sides I need it to be something divisible to 4, and 32 is fine for me because I won't use also turbo smooth. Now I will use this feature, which is slice on. I need the piece to be right here, right in this space. Oops. Let me start with slice 2. I need it to end just right here and to start just from here. Okay, now let me raise this. Let me first deactivate the snap toggle and raise it a bit up. Now of course I need it to be aligned to this piece, so I go to left view, and that's too much for this piece, so let me reduce the height value. Let me make it 40, and then we push it. I need it to start right after this piece, so I keep reducing it. I need to reduce it. Let's make it 32, and then let's push it to the right. Now as you can see, the pivot point comes in this weird position, so I need to affect pivot only and take this guy, activate snap toggle, and take this guy here to the middle. Okay, now let's get back to front view, and I need to apply a material to this piece. Let's select this light one and assign to selection. Actually I changed that one. I need to change this. I selected that other one, so I select the light and assign to selection. Now as you can see, it still needs to be raised up, so again front view, let's raise it. Deactivate snap toggle and raise it up. I need this part to meet this part, like we see here in this photo, because I will change the direction of these points. So maybe I need to raise it up a bit more, or maybe reduce this value, take it back, and this value too. Now let me raise him up. Okay, that's it. That's good. Let me make sure it's not overlapping. It's not. So let me raise it up again so it meets this part here. Now let me check what we have in this picture. We have this piece, straight piece, it's inclined to the front, and this lower piece. These two pieces are easily to be modeled, but now let me convert this to editable poly. Go to front view and work on vertices. Let me take these two, straighten that up and push it I will make them even at the end, maybe not now. Now I need actually I need to select all of this piece and take it slightly, move it slightly to the left. Okay, now I need to get rid of this part, and then I will use a symmetry. So go to vertex mode, select all those and delete them. Now I need to select these and push them down, not much, something like this, and I need to select these and scale them on the x-axis so they become as even as possible. Same for those guys, scale them on the y-axis so they become even. Okay, now after we did this, I guess we don't need this edge right here, so we select this edge and press Ctrl backspace to get rid of it. Same here, I don't need these edges, Ctrl backspace to get rid of them. Okay, now let's start the modeling. See here, this piece here needs to be connected to that side. So let me press F3 so I can see through. What I need to do, I need to create a cut from here to here, but let me change to vertex mode and use the cut tool, just like that. Right click, press F3 again so you can see the shaded mode, and now let me go to edge mode. Select this and then make ring, and let's connect. I need to make two edges here and here to create these two pieces, and then I will make extrude inner in the middle. So I use connect, and let me try to take them apart. Actually it doesn't work, so let me raise the number of connects to 2 and press OK. Now I don't need these two loops, press Ctrl delete, and maybe these two I need to select them, but I cannot scale edges, so I change my selection while pressing Ctrl to vertex mode, and I use the scale tool to scale them a bit on the y-axis. That's it. I go to polygon mode, select those, and let me make an insertion. No, 1 is too much actually. Let's make it 0.3 or maybe 0.4, and press OK. Now while we select it, let's make extrude inside, and because I don't know exactly the value, I will keep extruding until this happens. Until you start see these normals. Of course I don't want this, so that's it. Okay, let me get back to the photo. Okay, I guess this edge is smaller than the one we created here, so I will press escape, Ctrl Z, and I will do an insert again, but with lower value. I will make it 2 and press OK. Now again extrude to the opposite side. I guess -3 will be fine, and press OK. Fine. So that's it for this part. That works fine for me. Let me check with the lower part. And also I need to get rid of these edges. I don't need all of these edges. I select these 2 loops, press Ctrl backspace to get rid of them. Now let's check with the photo. We have this piece here, this lower piece, and as you can see here, I do not need to do anything with this piece because it works fine. It gives me the same shape I need, but I need to create some cut here, then extrude it down. So I will select this edge and I will use the chamfer tool, and I will raise this space like this and press OK. Let's go to polygon mode. What I need to do, I didn't want this because we deleted the 2 edges that were here. Let's backspace again and let's return these 2 edges, but maybe we need to scale them instead of deleting them because we don't need triangles in our model. So I return back to edge mode, and instead of deleting these 2 edges, I press Ctrl and change to vertex mode and scale them on the Y axis. Okay, get back to polygon mode and select these 2, and let's extrude them, or maybe bevel will work fine, but with a positive value. Something like 0.8 may give me the results I need. Okay, I press OK, but then I need to scale these vertex, so I press left to go to left view, and I will select from vertex selection mode. I will select these 2 vertices and drag them to the right. Okay, let's get back to perspective view and see what we got here. Let's check. That's it. I like it. Maybe that needs to go wider to this side, so I check on the front view. Yeah, exactly like I said, I need to take these to the right side, and I need to make sure all of these with the ones that not visible here, I need to scale them on the X axis as much as I can. Okay, and slightly take them to align the middle line. That's fine. Now let's get back to polygon mode And what we need to do, we need to make this extruded inner, but first let's make this a symmetry. So we select the editable poly, we make sure where the pivot point is. It's here right in the middle. It's okay. Let's use symmetry and see what we will get. It's fine, but still have gaps, so press Ctrl Z and let's change affect pivot only from hierarchy and take this guy. Actually let's make it just right here. Press F to see it from the front view. Need to be pushed. Okay, now again let's use the symmetry tool. That's it. Okay, now the symmetry works fine. What I need to do, I need to right click, convert the symmetry to editable poly and start working on these two polygons right here. As you can see here, we have these gaps, so we need to make an insertion with one. I like one, it's okay, but actually I need to make the insertion by polygon, not by group. So make it 0.7. It's fine, and press OK. Now make extrude, and that will be inner extrude. Press OK. So now we finished the modeling for this part. Let's check what happened with these. Something happened with the vertex when we were scaling. So this vertex position is not actually here. Okay, let's use target weld and weld this. I need to see it. Weld this to this. Okay, that wasn't its position. That was supposed to go here. When we were scaling, something funny just happened. Let's drag it. Let's do the same for this one. Just push it, and then let's go to front view, select all this group, use the scale tool and scale them. Take this group with them and scale them as well. Now everything is fine. We need to do the same on the left side, maybe on the right side. But first we activate ignore back facing. We select these four and then we make them even. These two needs to be scaled. Okay, do the same. With these two, scale on the x-axis. Make sure they have the same size. think this one just moved slightly. Press P to check the perspective view. And let's select all the polygon by pressing Ctrl A, and down here, as you can see, they take more than one material ID, so we clear all and we use material ID 1 for all of them. Or maybe to make them non-smooth, let's clear all to keep them crisp until we finish what we need last. So we finished the modeling. Now let's work with the edging. So I change my selection mode to edge, and as I can, I'll try to select these edges I need to chamfer. Same thing happened with these points here, these vertices. So let's get back to left view and change your selection to vertex. Take this guy, push it to its position, and this time I will be accurate as I can, so I don't need to make any scaling. That's it. Let's get back to edge mode to continue with our selection, and I don't need this edge. I won't chamfer this. I need this one. But I don't need this. And here we need to chamfer this. We don't need, of course, this. Let's go to perspective. Work fine for me. And finally, these bases from the inside and outside, and of course I need to crisp these two. Because these pieces of water pump are made of metal, so they need to look sharp but still have edges, smooth edges I mean. I don't need these two. I need to select this, and from this side I need this. Let me make sure nothing funny is selected here. I still need to keep selecting. Of course, if you don't prefer this way I'm using here, of course you can use Turbo Smooth and then use the chamfer tool, but I don't really recommend using chamfer tool. or turbo smooth instead. I prefer chamfer tool, I don't prefer turbo smooth. Also from that part I need this one, and here let me take this. Let's check what we can do with these edges. So that's supposed to be the front side. That's the front side. Let's use chamfer, and we will use the least amount with 2 steps. So let's make it 0.1 and see what we get. That's it. I don't need more than this. So it looks like fillet edges of iron or anything else. So when we get closer we won't have too much of triangles, but of course we won't use turbo smooth, so small triangles won't create a problem for me, and I will press OK. So now we created that third piece. Let's check again with the photo. That's it. Let's compare them. Maybe I need to push these vertices back, so let's go to left view and vertex, and let's push these to the back. I must deactivate ignore back spacing, so I select all of them, and now go to perspective view. I was taking it to the negative side. Again, in the left view I take it to this side, perspective, and that's what we got. Let's check again. This piece here, it looks curvy from this way, and it's lower than the one we created. So go to front view and select both of these two edges, just raise them up, not much, and then what I need to do, I need to make them inclined. So I select these two groups, use my scale tool, scale them down on the x-axis. Now go to perspective view and check what we have got here. I like this. That looks fine for me. So now we created the 3 main bases of the water pump. Let's continue to create the upper piece.